Hey guys, Jesse here. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming back for another video. This is the 81-inch Super Chipmunk from Legend Hobbies. It's got a Stinger 40cc twin on the front of it. Just finished putting it together. It took me about 20 or so, 25 hours of putting it together. Just a little bit of work each night. And we're getting it ready for its first flight here in this video. Right now we're just running the motor for the first time, getting the initial start and break-in procedure by the manual. 2500 RPM for 20 minutes. That's what they call for on the ground. After that, they say get it in the air and go fly. This is the first two-stroke engine I've ever had from new, so kind of learning how to do the break-in process, and it's actually pretty straightforward compared to the four-stroke Satos that I like to run on most of my airplanes. All right, here we are at the 20-minute mark. Everything seems to be fine. It's making a mess on the bottom with the oil that's coming out. I'm running 40-to-1 red line. And fast forward a little bit. Here we are a couple days later at the flying field. And I've already ran it a little bit at this point on the test stand, or on the startup stand there. Just checked everything over, did my range check, double checked all the radio settings, flight controls, and all that good stuff. And we're just about ready to fly it. I think the manual wants the center of gravity at about 150 millimeters aft of the leading edge, and the way I've got everything configured in my plane, I'm about 156 just by my fingertip CG's feelers. So within limits, but I'm basing that off of what some other folks have put with theirs, saying they wanted to have a little bit aft CG because 150 just felt a little bit nose heavy.
Engine killed.
You have to choke these every time, or just kind of?
Maybe nearly every time when you're the first time in the day.
Yeah, it popped there. Alright, maiden flight.
Flight idle. Ground idle. Flight idle. High rates. Mid rates.
Alright, let's see what she does.
Alright, I'm coming.
Calm winds.
Sounds good.
Plane lifted off on its own. I didn't even have to pull back on the stick.
I didn't even touch the elevator. Tail came up and it flew off the runway on its own.
It sounds really good.
A little bit of down trim because I think it is a tad tail heavy.
I may have to break down and get my Tiger put together. It does sound sweet.
It's touchy on the pitch. Gotta dial that back.
Time remaining 8 minutes.
Thought I was seeing a little bit of yaw going back and forth too.
Yeah, I did too. A little wiggling. I think I'm on very low gains. I'm just doing laps, feeling it out. Let the motor tell me how it's doing. I'm just listening.
How much have you run it on the bench?
It ran 20 minutes in the yard, that's it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and it's 40-1 with red line.
Low rates.
I mean, it's moving at a crack of throttle. I'm not on idle, but
Powerful motor.
Time remaining 7 minutes.
I like it.
she feels good. I think that big old rudder's got a lot of authority, and it does have a little bit of wiggle going on.
Is it light for its size or heavy?
I don't know. It feels to me kind of light. The way it lifted off the runway, but it could be the motor so strong too.
One thing surprising on this clip wing is I was afraid, you know, what's so nice about those planes is that they're so light and floaty.
Yeah.
I was afraid if I put that bigger motor on it, I'd lose that, but it's not. It's still floaty. When I was doing all those dead sticks, a lot of times
Yeah.
I'm just floating around there. It takes it a long time to come down.
That's just a good built plane. Doing a little climb, a little high power, a little heat in the engine.
That burbling is rich, but it still sounds good. It makes it sound real.
Yeah. It says, hey, I got something under the cow.
Do you just use the mufflers that came with it?
Yeah, and the little tubes. That's why I had to cut the cowl so big for those. Is I think once it's on, I may put some tape to kind of seal that part up.
Did they give you this or give you a deal on it or what?
No, this is all me. I saw that one at Joe Knoll, and I was like, I can't get a 50% carf, but I'll do the next better. I haven't touched trim. I've got 2 clicks of up, maybe. And that's just speed dependent, you know, going fast it needed it.
6 minutes.
Does it have flaps?
It does. I put a homemade mix because there's nothing in the book about it. At least I didn't read it. Let me get a little altitude. I'll see if my mix is close or not.
It's a nice plane.
The stickers from Cali get here tomorrow.
Takeoff flaps.
How are they?
Ooh, they got a lot of pitch up.
How are they special?
They're just a little bit better quality.
Same
Takeoff
stuff.
flaps.
Just
See, I got flight modes where I can trim the flap positions. That's a lot of down. I actually added up to it, so it doesn't need any up, it looks like. I'm just countering out what the mix has versus the trim.
Takeoff
It's actually
flaps.
very little flap and elevator mixing required.
Flaps up. Ground idle.
A little bit lower idle for approach. Let's see how she
Takeoff
feels.
flaps.
Just a real casual descent. In the power still. There's idle.
well, you didn't have that dying problem.
No, it didn't miss a lick. I know it's new, but I'm not just saying it. It feels great in the air.
I'm not surprised at all. It's just a good aerodynamic, aerobatic
Yeah,
style design.
big flight controls. It's touchy. I'm gonna lower my rates on pitch a lot. My ailerons, I need longer horns because I boogered up my control horns. So my aileron throws are a little bit short than what they should be.
You can't just fix that by adjusting the holes you're in.
No, I'm on the farthest hole out.
The furthest one in on your servo.
No, I gotta stick it on the one out. And these control horns only have one,
Oh,
they only have one hole,
Yeah.
so I just have to use a longer control horn on the servo, which I've got.
yeah.
These are the stock ones from High Tech. I got a little bit longer ones.
Mid rates.
That motor
Low
is
rates.
great.
High rates.
There's high rate roll. little anemic for... Forgot my damn infrared temperature to see what the temperature was. Oh yeah. Slow rolls. I better land and see. I didn't hear my timer. Did you hear what she just said?
I didn't.
I'm here having fun. That's when accidents start happening. I had it set for 10.
334.
Alright, so I'm at about 6.5 then.
Sweet.
Oh, it feels good. Don't have to fly it too much through the rolls. Alright, let's see what the gas looks like. Check everything.
Takeoff flaps.
There's low idle. Got a breeze to my back. Oh, there's a wing drop. That's a... See that little drop there?
Yeah, the flaps are very effective and help it slow down a lot and really lower the stall speed. That was with the first notch of flaps.
You got a lot of authority on that big rudder.
Flaps up.
Yeah, that,
And that is a big rudder.
yeah, the tail wheel steering is done through pull-pull on the same servo arm as the inner holes. I was worried about it not having good ground handling, but it seems just right.
I like it.
That's a good flying plane.
It'll make me have to go get one.
Engine kill.
I know a guy. Man. What do we got? 40 frame losses. That's acceptable. And that was flight time was 7 minutes on the
Timer
clock.
reset.
All right. Actually, it was I gotta look at the trim to make sure I'm not making this up in my mind. I don't think I touched any roll. No roll. I did down trim 12 units,
Takeoff flaps.
and that's it.
Flaps up. Takeoff flaps.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's how I like my
Flaps
maiden
up.
flights to be. No drama, no trim, no dead sticks, no trash bags. Easy peasy. Throughout the day, I ended up flying the plane another 7 flights and didn't have any issues with it along the way. I didn't film any more of the flights just because the field got really busy and I was helping a lot of friends out with their planes, and plus just hanging out, having a good time. Kind of looks awkward wearing a camera on your head every time you fly. Miss Barbara here, she rode along for the first 2 flights. After that, I had to take her out because she's not exactly held in with anything other than her hair against the canopy. I got to add some toothpicks or magnets or Velcro or kind of just come up with something to keep her from flying out. I ended up using a 12-ounce tank, and you can see here in the picture where I had it positioned to get the CG where I wanted it. I actually have a little bit of room to move it back, but the way I mount my batteries is directly behind that tank on a little bit of the shelf there. It's about 3 to 4 inches of remaining shelf area where I could put the tank or the batteries. One future modification I'd like to do is a smoke system, and I think I have enough room under here for another tank. It probably won't be another 12-ounce tank, but a smaller 8-ounce tank or so. I've never done smoke on a plane, so I kind of like to try something new and learn something if I can. But if there's any plane that needs smoke, it's got to be an Art Scholl Chipmunk. I don't think that guy knew how to turn the smoke off when he performed. It was on every video I've seen. He's just rocking the smoke full steam. I was looking the whole instrument panel over just because I've never seen what the panel of a Chipmunk looks like, and saw this placard about spins and aerobatics prohibited, and I thought, man, that's kind of weird. This is a fully aerobatic plane. And then I started reading the fine print. Okay, that makes sense. This is the Stinger 40 on the front of it. I ended up using spacers that are 50 millimeters long to get the proper spacing with the prop drive washer to the firewall. It's a really nice fit under the cowl, as you can see. I didn't have to cut any holes for the spark plugs or spark plug wires. It just tucks in there perfectly. It is worth noting, though, that this engine has two variants. One of them uses the CM6 spark plug, which goes straight over top of the cylinder, and the other variant, which is what I have here, is the 1/4x32 spark plug, which comes at an angle, and that's what allows you to not have to require any cutting. Took this picture on the last flight of the day. This was the 8th flight, and we were tuning the engine, leaning it out, and we actually got about another 500 RPM. So we were turning that little 19x8 prop about 74 to 7500 RPM on the ground. Started having a lot of fun with it in the air, really pushing it around, and I was doing a lot of outside snap rolls. And one of the last ones I did, it felt really weird coming out of it, and I didn't realize it, but the canopy had slid back. Thankfully, everything stayed together and the air didn't get underneath of it and rip the canopy off. It pays to take your time when gluing that in there. That's the only real troublesome part of the whole build, is the canopy. I use a 3S 1300 milliamp LiPo pack to power all the lights, which are the two wing lights and tail lights. I left it plugged in for the last 2 flights, which is probably about 45 minutes total run time. And the battery after that time was only down to 4 volts per cell, so the lights are pretty efficient. With a fully charged 3S LiPo pack, the lights are very bright. You can see them in the daylight. Even with the direct sunlight on the airplane, the lights show up really good. The last 2 flights I had were close to sunset, and man, the lights look so much better at that time of day. They're extremely bright. They actually leave a little bit of a light trail on the ground as you're taxiing and coming into land. Looks really cool. Overall, this Chipmunk really did impress me. I didn't have any idea it would fly as good as it did. After putting 8 flights on it with the engine that's brand new, getting broken in, and really starting to feel the power towards those later flights once we got it leaned out, I just had so much fun flying it. I'd rate myself as an average pilot, maybe a little above average with Cubs, but when it comes to flying tail draggers and doing slow rolls, 4 points, hammerheads, all the fun stuff that, general sport flyers do, this thing excels at it. It makes me look good doing it, and man, it put a smile on my face that I haven't had in a long time while flying an RC plane. I know someone's going to comment below about me not having the stickers on it, but that's alright. I couldn't wait to get it in the air, so I've ordered some stickers from Cali Graphics that are the same Art Shoal scheme. In my opinion, they just look a little bit better. Well, I guess the video is getting a bit long at this point. If you stuck around and watched the whole thing, thank you. I really do appreciate it. If you like this plane, head over to legendhobby.com. You can get it on pre-order right now. They're due to get a shipment here before too long. If you do, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have any trouble building it or assembling or flying it. I'm going to have another video come out pretty soon of a fully stickered up plane, dressed out, and really having some fun with it now that I've gotten more flights and comfortable with it. So stick around for that. If you like the video, like it and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.